Thor Love and Thunder is what happens when a superhero movie drinks 3 energy drinks, watches a stand-up special, and then forgets it's supposed to save the universe. The film sprints from joke to joke like it's being chased by its own runtime, rarely stopping long enough to remember it has a plot. Thor himself feels less like the god of thunder and more like the god of awkward Jimbro energy, delivering punchlines with the confidence of someone who thinks every thought they've ever had is hilarious. Unfortunately, not all of them, in fact barely any of them, are. That said, there are moments where the movie almost stumbles into something genuinely compelling, mostly whenever Gore the God Butcher shows up, W. Christian Bale. He seems to have wandered in from a completely different, much better movie where the stakes exist and emotions are allowed to breathe. It's a bit like watching a Shakespearean actor perform in the middle of a chaotic improv sketch. Impressive but deeply confusing. Meanwhile, the rest of the film leans so heavily into silliness that even the action scenes feel like they're waiting for a laugh track. Most notably, the goats. By the end, the whole experience feels like a parody of itself, as if Taika Waititi dared himself to see how far he could stretch the tone before it snapped. It's not completely devoid of charm. There are flashes of creativity and the occasional joke that lands, but he's buried under an avalanche of forced humor and tonal whiplash. What should have been a fun, emotional, cosmic adventure ends up feeling like a 2-hour comedy sketch that forgot when to stop. One last thing before I sign off for the day. This is our second Thor movie in 2 days. Yesterday was 24% with Thor the Dark World, and today is 25% for the 25th day of 100 movies, 100 reviews. That's pretty much it, but the last thing I would like to say, you cannot tell me otherwise, but the soundtrack of this movie is goated.